real glad you could join me in my kitchen today, and I want to show you how to prepare another one of my favorites, fried shrimp. When it comes to seafood, that's when us Cajuns really get to cooking. Alone, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's just as big as you can ever raise them. These are not prawns, they're regular Gulf shrimp. So this is a beautiful shrimp that, first of all, I hate to peel it, it's so pretty. But before I prepare my shrimp, frying them, I'm going to show you how to peel these. Because actually, sometimes I've had some people cook shrimp and they didn't know that the skin's supposed to come off, you know, the peeling. And they said, Miss Lucy, we had some crunchy stuff in our casseroles or our gumbos. And say, did you peel them? And they said, oh, were you supposed to peel them? So you peel them. Now, when I peel shrimp to fry them, I always leave the tail because it's a Cajun thing, I guess, but I like to eat the crispy fried tail. Now, after you've peeled these, you take a serrated knife. I find that a serrated knife works real good. You go down the middle here, okay, and what it does, you get out that vein that's in here. This is the feed line. Of course, they're gorgeous shrimp, so it doesn't matter how large the feed line is. And I always have an absorbent towel handy, right there handy, so I can just wipe my knife on it like this, and then I have my gorgeous shrimp. Now you'd rinse these real well, so I'm going to throw this one in the pot here. Let me show you another one to make sure you understood this. So you peel back. I'm real good at peeling shrimp, and I've had enough practice with it. Okay, this way. Get down to the last digit here, and you take your knife. I just hold mine like this, and I go right in the center, right in the middle of the shrimp. You go down, and you see it gets the vein right here, and you wipe it off on the towel. Okay, throw that one there. Okay, enough school with that now. So then I'm going to take this. You may wonder what I'm doing with this little piece of onion. Well, there's a dual purpose for this. Because actually, you want your grease to be real hot, okay? So I'm going to drop it in the oil. Now, when the grease gets real good and hot, it's going to start sizzling. Now, that's one of the reasons for having that in there. Also, it'll keep your grease from burning, okay? Which is fine. You don't want your grease to burn. Right, now I'm going to take this bowl, which I whipped some eggs already in, and I'm going to just mix these up. Now, Cajuns use their hands, so actually, that's what I'm doing today. Let me lower my fire here. I'm going to cook my onion. And by the way, I always eat the onion when it comes out of the pot. That's real good. Now, okay. As I've told you before, Cajuns don't throw anything away. So I always keep my containers. I've got some flour in here. So this is how I flour my shrimp. Okay? Drop them in here. All right, just plop them in there. Throw them in there. Well, I want that big one in here. So that's going to be mine. Okay. Oh, here she is. Okay, now I'm going to move this on this side. Okay. Shake this up real good. See, these containers work beautifully, and then you don't have flour all over the kitchen. Of course, that's okay. All good cooks are messy cooks, and it doesn't get your hands all full of flour until you add it to the flour. All right, now it's time to fry that shrimp. There you go. See? Woo. And don't overcook your shrimp. You don't want to overcook any seafood because that makes it hard. Now, a friend of mine told me one day, she said, I just can't fry shrimp. I said, oh, well, let me tell you how to do it. You don't need anything fancy or nothing, just flour and you need egg. Okay. Now, very good. And actually, I don't season my shrimp until after I get them out of the pot. So, got my salt here. There we go. All right, now while this is frying, I'll show you how to fix some onion rings. Mama never cooked onion rings when I was growing up. We always had French fries, But I love onion rings. And so I've learned how to fry them. Ooh, Man, you ought to smell this.